In December of 1943, Tommy Flowers develops Colossus at Bletchley Park. That leads to the Allies' capability to decrypt the Lorenz cipher to intercept German messages. In World War II, the Allies were failing to decrypt intercepted German messages in time to act upon them because of the encryption the Germans created called the Lorenz cipher. Alan Turing, one of the men who worked in the British decryption program for the war, developed the Heath-Robinson machine to attempt to decode the cipher, but the process was too slow and tedious for the information to be useful by the time it was decrypted. He then turned to the decryption program's director for help. The director then discovered that an engineer, Tommy Flowers, was working in the telecommunications branch of the General Post Office, or GPO. Flowers, in turn, developed the Colossus that could decrypt the famed Lorenz cipher. By cracking the cipher in a timely manner, the Colossus gave the Allies invaluable information about Axis troop movements. One man was quoted saying, "It gave Allied intelligence a perfect insight into the very heart of the Nazi military elite." Turing, during his teen years, attended Sherborne Private School, where he met his first love, Christopher Morcom, a fellow pupil. Their relationship was short-lived as Morcom passed away in February of 1930 from complications with bovine tuberculosis after drinking some contaminated cow's milk. Morcom's death provided inspiration for Turing's future accomplishments. The event destroyed Turing's religious beliefs and turned him towards atheism. This may have led to his intense pursuit of materialism and science. But what if Morcom hadn't chosen milk that day? Turing may have never been so profoundly inspired and driven towards his work. Or even if he was still driven, he may not have asked for help from the program's director. He may have chosen instead to put his faith in God and pray for an idea, never giving up. This would have meant that Tommy Flowers would have never been discovered by the director and given to Turing for assistance. Without the timely cracking of the Lorenz cipher, Allies wouldn't have known many things they needed for victory, the biggest being the invasion of Normandy, that wouldn't have occurred as Allied spies had heard rumors that Hitler may have had knowledge of the invasion. The only reason the invasion went ahead is that a message was intercepted and run through Colossus disproving the information, saying that the Germans thought the attack on Normandy would be a diversionary tactic for a real strike that would take place in Pas-de-Calais. The Colossus also gave the Allies information on the strategic placing of the German troops in Normandy, allowing them to decide which beaches should be stormed and what kind of misinformation the spies should spread so that the landings would be an assured surprise attack. Without the victorious invasion of Normandy, Western Allies would have had to begin another invasion plan that wouldn't have been ready until at least the summer of 1945. The next attack would have to take place without British militant support, as Britain would have lost its final army in the original invasion. Hitler would have begun developing a new jet aircraft and would have made sufficient technological advancements to his U-boats. The failure would also have meant the continuation of an unending attack from Hitler's forces on Britain. The extra year of war would more than likely lead to the completion of Hitler's final solution and the use of the atomic bomb on Germany instead of Japan. It's also more than a little likely that with the German troops shaken by the use of the atomic bomb, Russia's Red Army would have overrun the German-occupied territory, leaving everything most short of the Rhine River occupied by communism. This means that Russia would have obtained many German technologies that would have advanced the country much faster than it did originally. This could have changed the outcome of the Cold War so that it might not have been so cold. As a result, the United States could have become occupied by Soviet Russia, and I probably wouldn't be recording this video right now. So, thanks.